Live on each. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's good, everybody? Mhm. How everybody doing today? Y'all ready for the Super Bowl? Figured I'd go on live real quick. Just get more practice in. I should be going live quite often, if not every day. But what's good with y'all today? So today's topic is we talking about power, unpopular opinions. So y'all throw them at me. Whatever y'all got. Cancellation, background. All right. See if that sounds better. But yeah, what's going on, IG? What's going on, TikTok? What's going on? Anybody on Facebook or YouTube? And I got one of you over here, but yeah. What's good? Can y'all hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, I think we good. All right, we're just changing the settings real quick. Well, what's up, yo? So yeah, we talking about power, unpopular opinions. So whatever y'all got, just throw them at me, and then we can go from there. Uh, Do you think Uncle Marvin can have a spinoff? I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. No, I think he's a very popular character, but I could see like a lot of people saying that no, he don't deserve one or don't need one. But let's see, does Marvin? I mean, it will work for sure, but my thing is like if we're gonna give Marvin a spinoff, that means he has to survive, and it's just like if they're gonna jump like a whole 10 years, Marvin doing a spinoff, where would he be? Will he be in jail? Will he be out doing his thing? Yeah, I'm sure he could carry a spinoff for sure, but I don't know if the fans really want to see him that much. But we'll see. Unpopular opinion: if people think Tariq isn't a real gangster, I don't think Tariq is an actual gangster. The thing is, he's not ever tried to be a gangster. He's never portrayed himself as such. Like he'll kill if he has to. He'll do what he has to do. But I don't think Tariq has never came on and said, "Yo, Dad, I'm a gangster," or "Can yo, I'm a gangster." Like this is what I do. I've never heard him say something like that. So I don't think he portrays himself in that manner. Um, so I don't think that's an unpopular opinion for her. I think I don't think he portrays himself as such. Effie needed a solo spinoff. Yeah, I think that's a very unpopular opinion. I don't think Effie needs a spinoff for sure. Sorry. Blood Art, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Sorry, I'm trying to take all of the platforms, just make sure I ain't missing no comments. But yeah, any unpopular opinions y'all have, just throw them at me or whatever y'all want to talk about. And make sure y'all hit that like button and share the live, so we can get more people in here for sure. Let's see. Yeah, Effie did not need a solo show up. Yeah. Do you think of a power movie for with Joseph Sikora and Amari? Yeah, I think it would have been dope to see both of them in a movie. Um Alec for me. What's up? Is it Alec for me or Alice for me? I think it's Alec for me, right? What's going on though? Appreciate you coming on the live again. Appreciate that. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, but a power movie would be dope. I mean, we're getting one. Oh, Ali C. Okay, Ali C. Got it. My bad. So yeah, uh, what's up, my guy? It's been a while. What's going on, Ken? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, I don't know. This whole movie thing, like, do y'all think that we need a whole movie for Tommy to like build off? Like, I think a movie would work. I just think if we're gonna do a movie, it really should be a character that don't have like no like they don't really have like anything to do with what's going on in the current timeline. Like Um, Maybe not in the theater, but like if they was to just do a Stars movie, I think Two Bit will be a really good movie, kind of showing what he's been doing so far and kind of how he's kind of taken over, small parts in New York. I think that would work. But if we're talking about an actual movie theater one, I think Tommy could definitely, kind of carry his own. Him and Tariq per se. But yeah, if Ghost was still alive for sure, I think that would definitely work. But I just don't know, unless they unveil that Ghost is still alive in the movie. But other than that, I don't know. If they do it, it means they will bring Amari. It means the stars give him what he wanted. Yeah, maybe so. SG 2029. What's up? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate y'all coming on to the live, showing love. What's up, everybody on TikTok? What's going on, everybody on IG? IG always show love. Let's see. So I said I gotta get more consistent so we can get more people on the YouTube, but it's all right. So I'm streaming on three different spots right now, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know the whole power movie thing. I think it could definitely work, but you saying if they do a power movie that means that they gave Amari what he wanted? I don't know. I mean, it's really supposed to be the ending for Tommy. I don't know, unless they do like a Ghost. I mean, Ghost could come in at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? And maybe Tommy sees Ghost and he knows this is it. I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if they did that. Does Rock die? Well, I said all the time that I think Rock is a pack, but I just be joking around about that. But do I think Rock is gonna live through this series? No, I don't think Rock is gonna survive raising Kanan. Me personally, but if she does, cool. Um, but yeah, we need an Effie spinoff. Yeah, that's a very unpopular opinion. I don't think we need a whole Effie spinoff. She could be in Legacy for sure. She could definitely be in Legacy, but I don't think that we need to see her like full time. Um, I don't know, y'all. Would y'all want to see an Effie spinoff? I see that all the time, but I'm like, I don't think that she can carry a show. Like her character. I'm not saying Alex Apri, because I'm sure Alex Lepre could do whatever she put her heart to. But as far as like the characters, no, I don't think she can kill her. Because she can take on the whole thing. Let's see. Power series should come full circle and end with Tariq at his dad's running Club Truth and got a family of his own, and it showed mirror the first episode of OG Power. We could do that, but I mean, but that's the thing though. Like you could actually do that in Legacy without it being like like a hard reset. Um, Lauren could always come back and see Tariq is like, owning the clubs and stuff, and now she kind of wants to get involved with him. Maybe Lauren is is a Fed now. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a full circle moment, but it's kind of different, in a sense. So I don't know, or maybe shit, maybe Lauren could come back and be Tariq's lawyer. You never know. Give her better writing and her backstory. Yeah, I don't. I mean, listen, if the character is written better, yes, I think that Effie could go a long way. But again, I just don't know about a full spinoff, y'all. Like, I know y'all love Effie. I love Effie just as much as y'all do, but I don't know. Um, Tariq at his dad's age. Oh, yeah, but bro. We talking years down the line. It's Tariq's character in power right now. So, well, Michael Rainey is like, let's see, he turns 26 this year. So he's 25 right now. In the current universe, I think Tariq is maybe 21 years old. So I mean, that's a huge jump. We talking like 10, 15 years from now. And it's like, unless like I don't know. I just don't think that they will wait that long to bring Amari into the fold. Because Amari will be damn near 60, well, almost 70 at that point by the time they bring him back. I don't know. At that point, just leave it alone. Let's see. Uncle Marvin can do his own show based on how he ran the dope game before he began using drugs. Like another prequel? I mean, because that would be a prequel before Raising Kanan started. I don't know. I think that's too much. Like, I think we already in the prequel phase, so they can kind of keep going from here, and go all the way up until 2014. I think, but at that point, it's like really no more prequel story to tell. Origins they can go crazy with Origins. Origins could have like maybe like 5 seasons, maybe 4 or 5. But I think that's it. Yeah, D-Merc or Braden could be his partner if none of them get smoked. I think they could both kind of be working with Tariq. I would like to see D-Mac kind of do a little something on his own. Maybe he does go to school. He should do something else. I think his character is a little too smart to just be in the street. But I mean, I guess look, shit, Tommy did it all these years and never went to school, never tried to do nothing else. So I mean, it could work for sure. No more prequels after Origins, please. Yeah, I think the prequel thing is because you can go so crazy with Origins. Origins could literally have like 6 seasons. It's like after that, it's like what else do you really need? Like if we starting in 2001, it still is a big jump though. I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, they could do like a spinoff and kind of keep going with what Ghost and Tommy was doing during that time, maybe, but or maybe some new characters during that time period. I don't know. I don't want to we don't want to overkill it for sure. Somebody said Elisa Marie and Proctor, something about that. Season one is gonna have 18 episodes. Yes, we do know that. Even Elisa Marie, daughter of Proctor. Yeah. All the dead characters that Tariq was responsible for their deaths. What about them? Mm, they try actually on Power Book Ghost season three. I think when they showed on the classroom. Okay, cool. All right. Just wanted to go back and make sure. And they will do some flashbacks. They're gonna do a hell of a lot of flashbacks. Question is, will Shamik Moore as Breeze return in Origins, or are they gonna have Breeze already dead off camera? I don't actually know. Yo, hello. So I don't actually know if the voice thing will work on the phone. It should though. My volume works here, but I can't hear you, B Top. If you're trying to talk, I don't know if that'll if like TikTok will work through the system. Yeah, because I can't hear you. Can y'all hear anybody? Yeah, I can't hear no. I can hear myself. I just can't hear nobody else. But my phone is connected, so if y'all can hear me through the phone, somebody else should be. I don't know. But yeah, my bad. Let's see. I could always send you the link too. If anybody want to come on, you may have to come on through Streamyard, and I can send y'all the link if y'all want. But yeah, let's see. Working on characters like Ghost. Okay, let's see. Anybody got any unpopular opinions though? What do you think of Spencer Moore? I think Spencer Moore is cool. Like, listen, I don't want to get into the politics of like why they chose this person. I'm assuming that they don't just bring in people just for no reason. Do I wish the character looked a little bit more like Ghost? Yeah, I mean it would be cool, but like if that wasn't the best person for the job, then it is what it is. The last thing we need is somebody that look like him and then can't act. So if Spencer Moore can act and he can do his thing just like Charlie Man, as long as they can act and do their thing, and the characters are believable, that's all that really matters to me. But we also have to remember too that the characters is not going to be too believable because we're supposed to like they're not gonna come in and just be top of the game. Like they're gonna be corner boys to start off Origins, working under Kanan. So we gotta kind of be patient. Let's see. They ruined Kane Tahada storyline. Should have never had him. hate on Tariq the entire show and then become a simp for Effie. No, I actually like that they did that personally. I think that might be a well, I wouldn't say a unpopular opinion, but I like the dynamic. Could he have done more? Yes, but if he let's just be honest. If Kane loves Tariq or like likes Tariq, like on some like Braden thing, like how Braden kind of likes him, it wouldn't really make sense. Like you gotta have an op there. So like Kane could just be that lifelong op for Tariq. In my personal opinion, I think Tariq should have been got rid of Kane, but that's just me. Hello, are you on 2 platforms? Yeah, I'm on 3 as of right now. I'm on Facebook Live right now. I'm on TikTok Live, and then I'm on IG Live. So I'm like trying to go into all of them and look at all of the comments um through StreamYard. So yeah. Should I watch Kanan? I keep hearing his ass. I don't know who's telling you Kanan is Raising Kanan is not ass. It's a good show. It is a slow burn. So, if you like shoot 'em up, bang, bang, it gets to it for sure. It's just not right away. Like you have to like it's more of a patient watch. So as long as you have patience, like I would say like maybe midway through is when it starts to really pick up. But like those things that they do in the beginning during the slow burn, you start to understand like the concept of where they're trying to go because they're really trying to show you um, where Kate is and not Kate, Kate is crazy, where Kanan came from. And in order to show that, they have to kind of show like what the mother was doing, what the uncles was doing. And then jukebox, obviously, how she came about as well. So I think the show is like perfectly written for sure. It's just, a little bit of a slow burn. So if you're not into slow burns, you may not like the show for real, but I would just say be patient. I love Raising Kanan, me personally. So I think everybody should definitely tune in and do their thing there. Let's see. So should I watch Kanan? Got it. Yes, a movie that puts all the power book together on one time. Um, well, they could easily do that now. Like somebody from Raising Kanan could easily be in Legacy. I just don't know who that character would be. Um, I mean, well, it's a few characters it could be honestly, because you have some kids that's in the show now. So like you have Jerome. So Unique Son. I think Jerome would be a good addition to add into the fold now. So they can kind of do like a full circle moment with that where Tariq and maybe like Davis or somebody in that capacity kind of bumps into Jerome. Um, I would love to see that. Elisa Marie obviously was in the OG Power, so her character growing up and being as old as she is now, that would work as well. So I think they could do a lot of like full circle moments where some of the characters from all of the shows could intertwine in some type of way. Obviously, if it's written perfectly, then yeah, they can definitely do it. Um, Tommy is a far better actor than who? You gotta say who. I don't know who he's a better actor than. Honestly, I don't see the point of Tommy movie, to be honest. But then again, we will see. It's not Demarcus, what's up, bro? So no, I don't personally see a point in the movie. I do. I see although we've been needed a power movie, like from the gate. I don't know why we haven't had one yet, to be honest with you. It could set the scene up for a lot of things. I think the movie actually would make sense to kind of combine all of the power book shows together in one universe where it's like you have these characters grow up and then they intertwine with the new characters, and then you have the OG power characters. Maybe a couple come back, maybe Cristobal comes back in a way. So it's like a lot is going on. But if only a real true power fan will really understand what's going on in the movie because everybody is gonna come back. Maybe that's when we get the pop in from Ghost. Like it would make a lot of sense and it would intertwine all of them. If they go that route. But I just think, Tommy getting his own movie just by himself, I think everybody should really be in it. I mean, Tommy could be the lead, but I don't know. We gotta see. Boy, DeMarcus in the building. Let's see. I just want to see a fight between D Mac and Reek. I don't want to see that. No, No, maybe maybe we see it from Braden and D-Mac. That'd be crazy. We need a jukebox spinoff. I could see that working as well. Bring back Roberto and Power Legacy. Roberto who? Gotta tell me who Roberto is. Ruiz? I know you know something about Ruiz, but yeah. Let's see. All right. Oh, back to TikTok. My bad. So TikTok got some questions and things. I didn't understand it. Bread art. What you didn't understand? These actors. Okay, I don't know why they don't bring them. Why they don't bring like the all of the characters, or maybe I gotta keep going back. They showed Tommy, Angela, and Ghost when they were younger. Well, I mean, we know we was getting Origins, so like that they kind of just set the scene up for Origins. Working on characters like Ghost. Okay. Any series or the whole universe. Got you. Man, I gotta go back. Yeah, I don't know what you were referring to. Radala. Do you believe Braden will be in Legacy? Absolutely, 1000%. Let's see. Oh, Roberto got arrested with 2-bit when Pancho died. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Roberto. Okay. Got you. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they can. I mean, it's a lot of characters that, like I said, they can bring back. Unpopular opinion: the timeline is very messy and all over the place. Fix these plot holes. I agree, and I think a movie could do that. A movie could definitely fix the plot holes and like kind of iron out any like situations that they may have going on. Let's see. Origins takes place in the 2000s. Ghost and Tommy are in their 20s. The post credit scene is in 96. They're 15 and 16. Correct. So yeah, that's like the younger them, and everybody was like, "Oh, well, they should have just casted who they casted in the throwback scene." I'm like, "But yeah, but we know we're getting flashback scenes, so we may still see them because this show, I think, is going to be a bounce around between the past and the future." With it being a more of an emphasis on like what is going on in that at that time when they were like corner boys kind of working under Kanan. And then they'll go back to some storylines like obviously Ghost might think about Angela, and then that might be a thing. And then we get a flashback scene based on like some of the stuff that we seen in the OG Power. Or heard obviously we didn't see it, but we heard it. So that's a good opportunity for them to do that. I just think that that's a lot of bouncing around. So I don't know. A lot of people didn't like that in Ghost. So I don't know if the fans will kind of like the bouncing around back and forth. I won't mind. Honestly, obviously, you know, I'm not really a power expert. I do watch a lot of power, but I'm not the power expert because there's so much to really keep track of for real. Like we've had like hundreds of characters, we've had hundreds of storylines. We're on, I think, after Raising Kanan season 5, this is Power season 17, technically, if you count the OG Power and all of the spinoff shows. We've had 16 to 17 freaking and a half seasons. And then with Origins and Legacy, we talking about going into damn near going into 20 with Origins getting 18 episodes for the first season. So yeah, we talking about 20 seasons at that point. Like that's a lot to kind of unpack and kind of think about. I wonder who plays Ghost's father if they ever show him. Yeah, I don't know. But I would love to see like some scenes with Curtis St. Patrick. I kind of thought that they was gonna go, further back and start, in like 94 or so, 95. But unfortunately they did not. Uh F Mary Kill, Diana, Effie, Lauren. Okay, so I'm gonna marry Effie. I'm going to smash Diana, and I'm gonna Lauren to answer your question. Let's see. In each series or the whole universe? No, I'm talking about the whole universe. In the whole Power universe, there has been about 16 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. So okay, let's do the math. So we got 6 seasons of OG Power, six and a half. So that's 6. Then Ghost got 4. That's 10, right? Then Force got 3, and then Raising Canaan has 5. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's damn, I lost count already. Hold up. Is that 19? I'm tripping. But yeah. Wait, 6. Wait. Ghost has or Power has 6. And then 4 or then and then Ghost had 4. So that's 10. Then we have Raising Canaan that has 5. That's 15. And then Force that has 3. So that's now we have 18. So we have it's now we on season 18 of Power when Raising Canaan starts actually. So with season 1 of Legacy and season 2 of or I'm sorry, season 1 of Legacy and season 1 of Origins, now so Legacy will be season 20 of Power if we doing the math. Legacy will be season 20 by the time Legacy starts. And then Origins will be season 19. Basically, we get a season and about a half. If it's 18 episodes, that's basically almost two. That's basically 2 seasons, to be honest. Unless Legacy is also 18 episodes, then. But just think about how much shit we really got to keep track of, y'all. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Is it true Origins is done filming? I actually don't know. This is just what like people are going on based off of Makai Curtis's post where he put the finish line. So I don't even know. People feel like Origins is not getting greenlit for some reason. No, 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 no. 1000% Origins is Origins or Origins get you mean Legacy? Oh, Legacy. You meant yeah. I'm about to say yeah. Legacy is definitely getting greenlit for sure. Um, I don't know what people thinking that like listen, the new age spinoff is what's gonna really take the Power Universe to another level. And again, like I said, by the time Legacy start, we are on season 20. So if Legacy season 1 is like fire and beautifully written and great, bro, we talking about yeah, it could go on forever at that point. If the writing is good and everything kind of pieces together. If you have the villains, if you bring in the right characters, we gonna have power for a long ass time, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, so we got 8 viewers now on YouTube or Facebook. That's good. All right. Uh so share the live, y'all. Share the live. Make sure y'all share the live and come up. Let's see. We have I want all the Tahadas and Legacy. That might be a hot take because a lot of people don't want to see all of the Tahada siblings in the new spinoff or whatnot. I don't know why though. Do you believe Braden will be in Legacy? Yes, for sure. There is no questions about that. Let's see. Um, I would say Kane spinoff, but that would kind of be like forced, so I don't know. Well, yeah, I agree. I think if Kane being on the run is basically like Tommy being on the run and having to go to a new city and then force his way into the game. And Kane well, I don't know. If Kane goes legit, maybe. If Kane goes legit, maybe that's a different storyline. But if he's gonna be just doing the same street shit and killing people and then trying to get over and get to the top of the game and take shit over and be the distro, it will be the same shit as Force. Unless Kane tries to go legit and then Tariq does not. That would actually be crazy to see. I don't know what Kane actually does when if he does go legit, you know what I mean? Because I don't think he has the smarts to open a business. I don't think I don't think that's him, to be honest with you. Let's see. I hope we get a scene with Jukebox and Breeze together and Raising Cases season 5. I'm sure we will, Demarcus, for sure. I am sure we will. Team Tejadas bring them back to make their story better without Monet. Yes, but I think the focus is going to be on if they do bring them back. I think the focus will definitely be on Diana. Um, I think they're gonna keep pushing Diana's character to kind of come up and get better. Um, but yeah, so I think that's where we are with that. The Tide siblings could have been the next generation Thomas family if they had better writers. Kane the Enforcer and High Head like Marv, and then Drew, the level headed thinker like Lou, and then Diana as the leader. I think they still could do that, I think it should be a switch. I don't think that Diana needs to be the lead. I think if anything, it should be a bunch of switches. Like now, maybe Kane is the thinker, and then maybe Diana is the hitter now. So like Diana, obviously had 3 kills by the end of by the end of that season. So maybe Diana goes on a rampage because no one really would suspect her. So I think again, it should just be switched up. I don't think that I think that's obvious, and it's too much like Raising Kanan if you just do the same shit over again. Me personally though, that's I don't know what y'all think. All right, my bad. So see if TikTok got anything. All right, no. So we let's go through IG. Unpopular opinion. Rainin got herself killed. That's not an unpopular opinion. That is 100% truth. Raina got herself popped. I don't care what nobody says. Raina definitely got herself popped. Yeah, Ali, definitely. So I don't know. Like I said, I get what they're trying to say, but again, I just think that it's gonna be the same shit. Like if you're gonna have the Thomas family again, then it's like, what's the point? You want to switch it up. You want to change shit up because that's the reason why people hate the writing because it's too like cliche. It's like the same shit over and over again. Like how many times are we gonna see the same storyline? That's just me though. But yeah, Roberto was a part of Tommy's crew season 5. He got arrested. Yeah. Um, switch it up and go to ATL for Kane. See different people. That's just NYC2. Yeah. Then just NYC2. I agree. I've been saying that I think a lot of characters should kind of move. Like it's not working for Jannard in Chicago. So him staying in Chicago just makes absolutely no sense to me. So moving the show to Atlanta, I think would be great for the Power Universe. Just a different city where you can kind of like do something different. Like I would love to see Tasha down there too. Maybe Tasha can kind of do something down there. Shit, I'll marry Rock. I think a lot of people would. 18. But yeah, Raina definitely got herself killed. Let's keep it real, y'all, because like bro, like she just did too much. Like she should have just stayed her ass at the party. She had no business going outside, confronting a grown man with no weapon. You know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, like clearly the man is a dirty cop because why would a regular cop be walking around looking for Tariq? So she should have known better. But that's just me. Yeah. So how you think Unique gonna act on this new season when Breeze starts making plays? I think it's gonna be a lot of beef there. And I think honestly, I think Breeze is gonna be the one to take out Unique. I don't think Unique makes it out of this season. I don't know if that's a if y'all agree with that or not, but I do not think Unique makes it out of season 5. That's just me personally. Let's see. No more parents or kids killing each other in power. I agree. Raina didn't know though, never had to think in the area or situation. Yeah, but again, I mean, like her not knowing is not an excuse. Like she shouldn't have put herself in that predicament. To be honest with you, like what she could have did was like told her mother or told somebody like, oh hey, like call Ghost and say, hey, someone's chasing after Tariq or somebody has something against Tariq or whatever. Like that would have been so easy to do. Then they could have flew there and tried to figure all that shit out and save Tariq's ass. But for storyline purposes, it makes perfect sense as to why they killed off Raina. Because they just needed to turn Tariq's character up and make him more dark. By him losing his other half and it being, somewhat his fault. Like I don't think it's his fault that she died, but he had some type of like connection as to why it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if Rara is not looking for him, obviously Raina's not killed. So in a sense, you can kind of blame Tariq to an extent, but her physical death, I cannot blame on Tariq. When Diana tries to calm down Kane and Drew while grieving Monet, um, and they will track down Noma, she showed a little bit of leadership. No, I personally don't think that Diana showed any leadership because the plan was not to kill Anya because they literally had the same shot to also shoot Noma, but shot Anya just so she can feel the pain. It's just like that, it made sense, but it's like Anya don't have shit to do with this, you know. Like Monet was in the game and Monet was shooting at Noma, so it wasn't like you know what I mean. So basically, at the same time, it's like yeah, she killed her, but Noma was just also defending herself because she's shooting so naturally she killed her. Same with like Liliana and Claudia. Like she didn't mean to kill Claudia, but Claudia put the gun to like up to her, and Claudia had no choice but to shoot. If not, then Claudia's dead. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, I guess if you want to say like this, maybe the second season Vic tries to get at Liliana. If Liliana kills Claudia, then the second season, then Vic is now getting at Liliana. Is that a better storyline? You know what I mean? Compared to what we got, I don't know. I love season two. I thought it was great. Maybe leadership will show the downside of truly climbing the ladder, like on Snowfall, being more realistic. Huh, I can't really attest to that because I don't watch Snowfall. So me personally, I think the writer should have let should have never let Diana sorry. Me personally, I think the writers shouldn't never kill Diana and Tariq baby. Um, they should have become parents, and for Tommy and Maria to the other way around. Got you. Yeah. Nope. I actually like the fact that they lost a baby. I think that it's a little too soon right now, and I think Tariq should have a choice of who he has a kid with, which Diana did not give him that choice. I personally like to see him get married. I don't really want to see Tariq with a with a baby mom. So I don't actually like that. Or he would have had to force himself to like he would have had to force to get married or I don't know. I just think that storyline it played out how it should have, in my personal opinion. Anya is no different than Raina. Their parents failed them. I agree for sure. Um, yeah, it was no way, but there was no way there was no way Anya could have got out of that situation. You see what I'm saying? So like, she didn't know that Tariq was working with Noma. So like, she found out eventually later, but like literally right before she got. Um, but yeah, she didn't really have shit to do with it. No, I mean Diana's show leadership when she tried to build her brothers back up at the house. We all got left. We decided what happens next. I agree. I don't know. I think I think they all have a little smidges of leadership. I don't really think that family really needs to have a leader because Kane has his own mind. Drew has his own mind, and Diana got her own thing going. So maybe they all maybe not a different show, but like maybe on Legacy they can kind of show all three of them doing their own little small thing. They come together here and there for little things, but um obviously Kane could teach Diana a lot because Diana still has a lot to learn, or maybe she learned that from Tariq. I don't know if Tariq and her even speak, which it really should be no beef between them because Tariq always came through for Diana, like literally every time, and she really didn't deserve that type of loyalty. I'm still asking myself, isn't Tommy hot in New York? Yes, Tommy is hot in New York, but at the same time, let's be honest, unless if he does not, and I said this yesterday, if he does not bring that Mustang, it's going to be very hard for the police to track him down because they kind of laughed at whoever picked up the phone laughed him off the phone. So they didn't think that like, oh, Tommy, there's no way Tommy's still alive. So like there's no radar popping up on their side. Oh, oh, forgot my phone was dying. Got a little TikTok back up, but yeah. Let's see. Diana was there for Tariq too. Um, I could see her possibly being an op or a lover. They can go either way. Diana don't want that type of smoke. I'm sorry. She don't want that kind of smoke with Tariq. So Diana is either gonna be cool with Tariq or utilize Tariq in some type of capacity or kind of have him on a string or whatever. Because Tariq, he definitely has love for her. But yeah, he definitely has love for her. Diana could be Tariq op once she find out that Chinadu helped Noma eliminate Monet. Well, possibly, but I mean, again, he's the plug, and he don't know Monet. He did not take the shot, so they know that no one did it. So at the end of the day, I don't know. Can you really blame Chinadu for that? I don't know. Let's see. Demarcus said, Diana could be Tariq. Oh, I seen that in the other platform. Let's see. Tariq showed up for the whole family plenty of times. There was no reason to betray him at all. Tariq nearly died saving Diana in season one, and they still turn on him. That's a fact. I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why would Diana then become an op? It's like stupid. It wouldn't make any sense for the writers to do that because Tariq has always been there and show her love. And it's like I don't know. I just feel like that would be like damn, like you like, but it makes sense. Let's see. I could do without the Tejada siblings, but I think Diana will be getting her product from Tariq though. Possibly, if she even continues to sell drugs, because Effie, she would really be working for Effie, to be honest, because Effie is the one that is in charge of the schools. She's the one running shit in the schools. Kane not as smart as Tommy to go into a new city and become distro. Yeah, maybe not distro, but I could see Kane kind of being like like a higher hitter or something a little smaller or whatever, like for like maybe he don't have to be the lead, but he could be in it. But again, I don't think Woody wants to be in power anymore anyway. So I think that situation is dead. Um she did know Tariq told her Ray Ray was dirty cop. Oh, I might be too far back down. My bad, y'all. Let's see. My bad, TikTok. Could you see Marsha Martin in the Power Universe? Um, it depends. What will her character do? Number one is a question. Like, what will her character do? Who would she be? Oh, my son Moda J in the building. Shout out my dog Moda J. Let's go. All right, let me turn TikTok back on. Yeah, my bad. I did not realize my phone was dying. Oh, sorry. Uh, I think Doritos doing. All right, my bad, y'all. Just putting live back on TikTok. Don't leave, don't leave. All right, start it back on. Oh, yeah, we're not ranking the power baddies anymore. Unpopular opinions. And power. All All right, my bad. Had to turn the live back on. TikTok. I didn't realize my phone was dying. All right, let's see what y'all got here. All right. So would it make more sense if Effie was the one that set up Tariq? She done it before. Listen, I can promise you this. If if Effie tries to set Tariq up one more time, she's gone. She's out of here. She's for this earth. I promise you that one. That is not happening anymore. But if Diana is taking over the whole Tejada business, um she will only be working at the school possibly. Maybe, maybe so. But I'm saying like at the school, she's not gonna be able to sell at the school because if she does, she's working under Effie because Effie got all the schools on lock. So if Diana's gonna be trying to sell on her territory, it wouldn't make sense because if Tariq is her plug, you know what I mean? Like why would Tariq be her plug and then they kind of competing against each other? So maybe she just want to Effie soldiers for now until she try to make her way up. I don't know. Um, I mean, that's gonna be an interesting story. The writers really got to take their time with that one. All right, so makes no sense is the wait, um, making no sense is the to save the budget and save money nowadays. Um, I don't know what you're talking about, Marcus. Uh, Diana still had her name in the streets. The people don't know all their business. So she can get her an army. Diana is gonna get an army from where? Like, Diana's not really like that right now. Like she is, but like she's starting from square one, you know? Damn, I should die again. All right, cool. Fuck it. All right, so no TikTok, I guess. My phone will keep dying. All right. Let's see. Diana ain't working under Effie. Yeah, you say that now, but again, I think that she has to. Like, you know what I mean? Diana literally has to because she's not gonna be able to sell on her turf at the school. It's not happening. And then if they both working under Tariq and if they getting the work from unless Diana find a whole new plug, but how is Diana gonna meet a plug? Where's she gonna meet a plug at? She's not in the streets enough to do that. Lorenzo could have family in California and King goes to Cali and send her Effie since she got accepted to Stanford for the robotics. I don't think we get a Cali spinoff. Cali is way too expensive to you know to Cali's too expensive to film in. So I don't think we get a spinoff there, y'all. My boy Detroit in the building. Detroit Kings crying. she she can get an army, bro. I'm like, wait, what? Diana get an army from where? She has no pull. She's starting from scratch. Like, who the fuck will work under? Well, I could see Effie getting an army, a little small army. I could see that for sure. I just don't see it anywhere else for real. Let's see. Lorenzo still had people left. Too. She can find some guys to work for them. Yeah, but she gotta first well, she gotta find work, and then who's gonna give her the work? If it's Tariq, like, you know what I mean? What? Y'all have to understand Tariq will have other ops, and she can get work from them. I get it, but who's going to give her that? Mahoney. This nigga talking about Mahoney. Demarcus. Mahoney could be Braden or Diana's new connect. Why would Braden then leave Tariq when he already has a plug? And Tariq, I'm sure, is paying them more than way better deal than whatever they're gonna get from this new plug. That guy, like, they don't have to prove themselves to a new plug because Tariq is the plug. Like they gotta prove themselves to the new plug. And how is Diana gonna do that? They're not gonna just show Diana, starting out like if Diana, if the like if you tell me that Diana's character is gonna turn more into like a pink sneakers, then I would believe you. I'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But like if she's not turning into that type of character, I don't really see the point. Um, let's see, Lorenzo was a joke, man. Was applied to be dangerous in season one, then became a punk once he got out of jail. Yeah, and I think that's the Monet effect. I think that was just to show that women could be strong and lead themselves. But Monet was doing that already. I don't think that they had to make Monet look strong and then to just to make Lorenzo look weak. I think they could have both been strong. It could have been like a little like culture flash there or culture like like it could have been a little feud there, but I don't know. Introducing Mahoney and Power Legacy. Yeah, sure. They've been talking about introducing Mahoney for how many seasons now? So now you want to introduce him finally out of nowhere? Like, nah. Yeah, when they definitely wear the pants. That's not hard for Diana to do that. Y'all hype Effie up and we don't know nothing about her. We don't hype Effie up. What I'm saying is Effie has already gotten that position. So the position has already been where Tariq says, "Yo, you gonna take all of the universities, and that's gonna be your thing. So you gonna move weight at all of those universities." Where is Diana going to sell weight at? She's not from the street, so she's not gonna just walk into the street and just be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna set up territory here. Or I'm gonna find new people to work up under me." You don't have a connect, and if you do have a connect, it's probably gonna be Tariq, and it is Tariq. You know what I mean? Like, but if it's not Tariq, you got to prove yourself. So I just don't get that. Nobody's gonna work with Diana. She doesn't even have a plug. Exactly. And even if she did have a plug, that's Tariq. So it's like, or even if she had a different plug, they gotta now build in the story how all of a sudden Diana has a fucking connect out of nowhere. How did she meet him? Or her? Like, how did she meet that person? So you got to build that into the story because if they start off legacy and all of a sudden Diana is this fucking boss that has her own connected like and moving weight, that shit will be weird. Like, you know what I mean? You got to slowly build into that. But if they say that, oh, Tariq is gonna be her plug, that makes sense. If they say that she's gonna start out under Effie, maybe she snakes Effie so that she could be in control. That would also make sense. But just out of the gate, she gets a new plug and like she don't gotta prove herself. Nah, fuck that. That's not gonna work. The way Kane was gassing up Lorenzo in season one, made it seem like he was that. I mean, he was. I mean, Lorenzo still had a lot of bodies, like for real, in the Power Universe. I think he had like 14, or no, that wasn't maybe 14. It was a higher number. I can't remember. I gotta go back to my post, but actually I go back to it right now. I'm curious on what Renzo had. Uh let's see. Lorenzo. Oh, okay. Hmm. I can tell you in a second. Hold on, my bad. I want to say Lorenzo had 14 bodies though, but I could be wrong. Oh, here we go. Wait, that's not what I clicked. All right, Lorenzo had eight. I'm sorry, I was way off. Yeah, had eight bodies, bro. Eight bodies. Tariq still is building too, and what if he doesn't work for Chinadu anymore? That could be the case. I don't know, but I just feel like Tariq has a higher possibility of having a new like having a plug or finding a plug than Diana does. Like Diana ain't gonna just walk out the street and then, like I said, just for where she's gonna find soldiers at, she's gonna just walk into the streets and say, "Oh yeah, I want you to be my soldier." No, Effie already has soldiers working at the other universities. That's been a thing. So she's gonna get more because she has more work now. So it's easier for someone like Effie compared to someone like Diana. Like Diana's starting from literal scratch, y'all. So I know y'all want to plead the case for her, but um, if if he doesn't work with Chinadu anymore, where the random goons come from in Origins? You mean in Force? Remember that Braden and Kane robbed Mahoney's stash spot, and Mahoney came to Braden uh to work for him. Wait, and Mahoney could get Braden to come work for him. Okay, I get all that, but like eh, they have to introduce Mahoney first, and it's like at this point, what's the point of introducing Mahoney? You had 4 seasons, and you didn't do it. Y'all gas up Effie, and Effie was trash. Nobody's gassing up Effie. What I'm saying is that y'all are gassing up Diana by making it seem like Diana could just out of nowhere become like up like 'cause she could just like out of nowhere get a fucking plug. That's not Tariq. That name is not Tariq. So like, you know what I mean? How is she gonna find this plug? And how then she has to prove herself to this plug. You see what I'm saying? But we gotta see all that. They can't just do that and just tell us off camera that that happened. That's not no, that's not gonna be good. And y'all gonna complain about that forever, for the longest. Y'all not gonna like that. I'm telling you. Legacy is Oh yeah, sorry. Legacy is not about the Tejadas, it's about Tommy and Tariq. Exactly. But I'm saying like, but again, if they're gonna put Diana in it, it'll be a slow build for her character getting back into the fold. That's why I said she has a higher possibility of becoming a hitter than she does selling drugs. I just don't see like I don't see her being able to move weight at a high rate. You know what I mean? Like I feel like y'all gassing her up a little too much compared, like I said, like compared to Effie, where Effie could, if she's running all of the universities, she could be making quite a bit of money, like a lot more than she was making before. Because I'm sure the terms are way more favorable under Tariq than it was for Noma. She makes probably way more money. Uh, Lorenzo let his own son bitch him, and then let him get jumped. That's a fact. Demarcus, Effie, been trashed too, and they make it like she is so great. I ain't never said anything about Effie being great. What I'm saying is it's more believable, y'all. It's more believable for Effie to be able to find those people. Effie didn't have soldiers. Kane had soldiers. Yes, Kane did have soldiers, but Effie did have people working at the universities. So she had the one girl that she used to date that she was helping move the stuff. So she had people working up under her. There is literally no one right now working up under Diana. So y'all making shit up. No one literally works for Diana right now. She has no plugs. She has like we know for a fact, like it's stamped that F has a plug. She works for Tariq. We know that for a fact. We don't know that for a fact that Effie or that Diana has a plug, or that Diana is even going to be involved in a drug game, or if her characters is even being taken out. You know what I mean? Completely. You know, they may eliminate all of the Tejada family. We don't know that. We just know that like the series ended with what we saw. So we gotta go based off that, y'all. We don't like we can't, we can't base it off anything else. Yeah, if he didn't have soldier, yes, she did. If Tariq wasn't working with Chinadu, why did it why did he show up with the Nigerian goons to save Tommy? Jesus Christ, man. You could tell people don't watch Power. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's still worse than a Chinadu, but again, maybe the situation is not as good as it could be. I don't know. Like, again, it's something there, obviously, but he just wants to make more money. He knows he can make more money with Tommy, so that makes sense as to why they went that direction. Not even that. Effie was moving weight back at Choke before Tariq, for sure. She was. All right. If you know hood life, some people want what's in your face, like Kane, being a hood legend to them YNs. Um, Lorenzo was a hood legend. Kane ain't no damn hood legend. So some will work with Diana because they know their name in the streets. No, they're not. Like work with, yes. Work for, no. Diana's not gonna just be somebody's boss out of nowhere. Again, Effie already had her people working at the universities. It wasn't a lot of people, but she did have some people that was moving that for her. And however they moved it in the chain that she had it. But I don't see, like I said, y'all making up this whole thing like it's not possible for Diana to like no, nobody knows who the Tejadas are. Exactly, bro. Like, I mean, Kane definitely like people know Kane in the streets, but he's not no damn legend. Like, come on now. Diana has the bill too, but it's feasible. We know they have family in Atlanta. Um, and so the cousins was trying to get Kane in with it. Yeah, got it. I get that, but like, you think Diana just gonna go down there and just run shit? Fuck no. She's gonna have a way worse time. Like if Tariq went, cool. If like, but come on, y'all. Like, uh, she did. She did have her working for her, yeah. But again, we don't know if she has other people at the other universities. But I'm telling you that she probably will, because now Evie has access to more weight than she's ever had before. So I know that that's a thing. Diana Smart, she need to either go back to school or if she in the game, go with Tariq and get her product from him. Yes, and that's what I was trying to say. Like that just makes sense. If she's smart, build it herself. With what plug? She don't have a plug, and she's not gonna just easily find one. Powers fire that. Was point something seemed off. Tariq ain't going to stay with them Africans forever. Yeah, it was a little off, but I think it's just more like maybe Tariq has got himself in a jam where like he may not be able to move it as quick as he wanted to, or maybe he's doing it, but it's like, like Tommy, obviously if Tommy got shit working like that, he went there with nothing and literally is now running the whole fucking city. So he's looking at that like, well shit, like, I don't got it this good in New York. So I would love to bring you in because now I know I could take shit over for sure now. Let's see. Effie has impressed me by catching a body finally. Oh, it has to impress me. Yeah. Well, she has to catch more than one, but I think like, but her character is not like dictated based on like if she has a body or not. It would help because it definitely is helping Diana's case of like that's why I said like if Diana started off as a hitter, no one will really suspect that Diana is going around, knocking people out, like killing people, like not knocking people out, but killing people. She definitely can't fight. The only ones that knew Tejadas were a gang posting IG videos. Oh shit. Yeah, the G2G is definitely new. Tariq and Tommy getting their women pregnant at the same time is wild. That's a fact. They actually definitely did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you are funny. When Kane pulled up on dude to see who was moving that shit at Stansfield, who the fuck is Stansfield? Yeah, that's what I said. Like Kane is kind of feared in the streets for sure, a little bit, but I don't know if it's enough for me to be like, oh yeah, they about to take shit over. Like, nah. Whew, man. Kind of like going live. Just gotta get more people on for the next one, but I think we're doing all right. Maybe it might be during the week might be better too. Everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl and shit. But I'm just happy for y'all to come in. Thank you for coming in and spending y'all time with me. I'm about to get off here soon though. In a minute, so I can get ready for the Super Bowl my damn self. Let's see. I'll read a couple more comments though. You have to think from the YN's perspective. Kane shot at the cops. They will follow if she asked them to. Yeah, they'll follow Kane. They're not gonna follow Diana though. That's what y'all not understanding. Like, I don't think Diana's just gonna have this like like, oh, we respect you because we respected Monet. Nigga, Monet ain't put no fear in nobody's heart. Team Kane, Team Diana. All right, bro. Come on, Demarcus. I ain't never known you liking Diana that much. It's the hardest I ever seen anyone fight for Diana. Like y'all are man. The biggest plot hole is the Tejadas not knowing who Ghost and Tommy were. But a side character like Zion with barely any screen time does. That's a fact. Well, RSJ also knew Ghost as well. Well, he knew James. I don't know if he knew Ghost, but yeah, y'all niggas is funny, bro. Oh my gosh. This is insane. All right, but I'm off this, y'all. I always love Diana. Yeah, you clearly hate Effie. That shit crazy. All right. All right, but I holla at y'all, man. Let's see. Yep, I know that was disconnected. All right, but yo, thank y'all for so much for coming on and showing love and coming through and seeing. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. All right, I'll holla at y'all. Peace. Hold on, one more comment. To be are not going to see them no more. Yeah. Yo. All right, but I'll holla at y'all. Thanks for pulling up.